Hello lovelies, so today we're going to be chatting about creating healthy habits. I often get asked what it is that I do that keeps me so energetic and so healthy, and what kind of fitness program do I have, and what kind of things do I eat, and what supplements do I take, and how do I support myself. Now, often when we think about wellness, we think about a lack of illness and a lack of disease, but wellness is beyond health. It is looking at our lives on a physical, mental, and social level so that we can find a well-being in all of that. And it doesn't have to be one path for everybody. We're all beautiful individuals, but there are key things that we can introduce into our lives to keep these bodies healthier, to keep these minds less emotional, and to keep the body generally in better wellness, so that this vehicle, this body that we have, can take us far into old age without too many things to disrupt that. So I'm going to talk today a little bit about creating healthy habits. And habits generally take about 90 days to implement. So it does involve a little commitment. But if you're fed up with feeling tired, if you're fed up with catching every stomach bug or cold or whatever is going around your kids' school and they're bringing home and sharing with you, if you're fed up with feeling tired and lethargic, there are some key things that we can do that don't need to be big shifts from what we're already doing, that can make our bodies and our minds feel so much better. So doTERRA thankfully came out with what is called the Healthy Habits Kit. So I'm going to quickly go through the things that are in it. And this is a really great kit to get you started. And I'm going to go through the protocols and about using them. And it's a really easy way to kind of get into the oils and get into treating our bodies better. So the kit comes with the supplement pack, the Lifelong Vitality Pack. Now this comes as is with 3 different things in here. We have the Alpha CRS, which is specifically for brain health and cellular function. Then we have our EO Omega. So this is our fish oils. This pack is available as a vegan pack as well. So then everything in there is plant-based in that one. And then we have our multivitamin. So this 3-pack. Now what I'm going to say with this is, and doTERRA back this up, everybody is different. So they suggest that you take 2 of each of these in the morning and 2 of each of these in the evening. My suggestion to you is, if you are getting onto the Lifelong Vitality Pack and this is new for you, and perhaps you don't have a lot of supplementation in your life, you may well feel a huge difference by taking just 1 of each of these pills a day. And then from there you can start to build it up. Another thing, if you haven't been having a lot of supplementation in your life, you don't want to go full on in, because it can be a lot for the body to kind of go through. So if you haven't, again, I suggest you take 1 or 2 a day, see how you feel with that. If it's working for you and you're feeling super energetic and good on that, then maybe you want to be just doing 2 a day, and then this pack is going to last you 2 months. Some of you might find that you actually benefit more from taking 3 or 4 a day. So this is a wise choice to go with. Now this comes with Terrazyme. Now what you might not know, or maybe you do know, a lot of our foods out there are containing GMOs. Even when they're organic, there is cross-pollination, there's lots of stuff going on in the world right now. And our soil is just not as hearty and nutritious as it used to be. So even if we're getting our organic fruits and veg every single day, the nutrients in our food just aren't where they used to be. And so Terrazyme is a great way, especially when we're such busy people on the go. We sometimes grab things that might not be quite as nutritious as we want them to be, or like some of us mums, when the kids don't finish their dinner, we might finish that, or we might snack in between. This guy here, the Terrazyme, is a really good aid to not only our digestive system, but it is going to help us get more of the nutrients out of the food that we're eating. It also really helps the body out, so the body is not trying to digest food and uptake all at the same time with no help. So this is a great help, and we'd be looking to take this 3 times a day. We take this with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Then we have our lovely PB Assist. This is our probiotic. It doesn't need to be refrigerated. This is one of the things I love about this, and it's double encapsulated. What does double encapsulated mean? It means that when we take it, the coating doesn't dissolve in our stomach and give the probiotics in our stomach. We want these probiotics to get down into our intestines where all of that beautiful nutritional uptake is happening. So this is our PB Assist. And for kids, it comes like that too. Adults, you can always take the kids ones as well. The kids ones are kind of like sherbet, but they are little granules, and again, they're double encapsulated. This kit also comes with 6 oils. We have OnGuard, which is our immune blend. This is great for diffusing, that you can also use it topically and ingest this oil. Lots of things that you find in the kitchen, like our clove and our cinnamon and orange. Then we have lavender, super relaxing oil. So remember, I was talking before, it's not just physically when we're talking about wellness, but it's emotionally too. Because if you're dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety, what will happen eventually is that stress and anxiety will manifest as some kind of physical form in your body. Have you ever found that you're super stressed and then you get stomach ache, or you're super stressed and then you start to get chest pains? This can be because we're just holding everything in. So lavender is a super relaxing oil, and it helps with sleep. Then we have balance. Life would not be worth living on the aromatherapy world without balance. Balance is like one of my favorite oils, and it's something that I put on first thing in the morning. My daughter loves this oil too. It really helps with kids' tantrums. I believe that every man, woman, and child should have balance oil. It's very calming, it's very relaxing. Then we have our deep blue oil, and you actually get deep blue cream as well. So if you are starting to incorporate movement into your life, and movement is going to help you have a healthy, happy body, then deep blue might be your savior. Because as we start to use muscles that we haven't used before, we might start to feel aches and pains. So you can put this onto those aches and pains before doing any more movement, and you can put it on after to just help any inflammation in your body. Then we have frankincense, very peaceful and calming oil. It's also super effective with cellular support and our immune system too. And then finally we have lemon. And if lemon's not your favorite, you can move the citrus oils around. You could use orange or grapefruit instead, or lime, but I particularly like lemon, and it's super detoxifying. So if you don't like the taste of water, it also makes water taste good. So a drop or 2 in a big glass of water and drink it throughout the day is going to help your body start to detoxify. Because if you haven't had a super clean life, and we all like to deviate at times and you know, eat the cake or have the glass of wine or whatever it might be, everything in moderation. But when you're changing over how you've been living your life, be kind to your body. So if you know that you haven't been eating very well, and you haven't been supplementing, and you haven't been moving your body, don't throw yourself all in at once. Slowly start to incorporate these things into your life. So when I say movement, for you that might be going for a walk at lunchtime, or it might be taking the stairs instead of the elevator. I have now got to a point that I go to the gym for a couple of hours a day during my weekday, and I have my weekends with the kids, so we might go swimming or we might go walking, because that's what serves my body and makes me feel really good. Water is important. A lot of people don't drink enough water, or they'll drink other things thinking that those fluids count, and they do count to a certain extent, but it depends really what you're drinking and what is inside that. So water is best to be drinking throughout the day, especially if you're doing a lot of exercise. Add to that our supplementation, nutrition, eating healthy meals regularly throughout the day. Emotional support, having things that you know, like whether that's self-care time, whether it's diffusing your oils, whether it's having therapeutic baths, going for a massage, whatever it might be, having that component in there where you are really working on and asking yourself the question, what makes me happy? What makes me happy? Because at the end of the day, the only person that can look after you is you. So I really think in this idea of creating a habit of wellness, we need to ask ourselves what makes us happy. Because if we're creating new habits and we're basing those on things that don't make us happy, those habits are not going to stay around very long. So I personally eat a plant-based diet. So I try to make sure that I am getting my 5 to 10 pieces of fruit and veggies during the day, different kinds of fruit and veggies. But if that doesn't happen, then we do also have, I love this product, the Taro Greens. So you can add that in a smoothie. I like to just have it with water in the morning with my supplements. So, and then fun. There should be an element in our wellness of fun. Are you enjoying what you're doing? Are you enjoying your job, your life? Are the things that you can change slowly to bring yourself to balance, mind, body, and spirit? So I'm going to just share with you, and I want to make sure that I've got David Hill's protocol here. So this is what he does himself, and I have integrated it into my life, and it's made a huge difference. So first thing in the morning, before you get out of bed, if you want to add a little yogi extra, you are going to say 3 gratitudes, because we can't have gratitude in our mind and negativity at the same time. It's impossible. So first thing in the morning, think of your gratitudes and put 1 or 2 drops of balance onto the bottom of your feet before your feet even touch the ground. Then you're going to take 1 drop of frankincense underneath your tongue. And then with your breakfast, taking 1 Terrazyme, 1 PB Assist, and your lifelong vitality. Then in the afternoon and throughout the day, using your citrus oil in your water, and with your lunch, take another Terrazyme. Applying your deep blue if you're doing any strenuous activity. And then in the evening, I like to take the soft gels. You can take the OnGuard soft gel to boost your immune, or you can diffuse your OnGuard oil, or you can take a drop underneath the tongue. And then with your dinner, you're going to take another Terrazyme, another PB Assist, and your lifelong vitality if you're doing it twice a day. So remember, I talked before that you can split it up. So if you don't want to do 4 pills a day and you're just starting out, maybe you start out with 1 of each and you do that in the morning. If you're moving up and you're having 2 a day, then you can take 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening of each instead of taking the 4. And then in the evening before bed, perhaps diffusing your lavender or serenity is another good one, so that you can get a peaceful sleep. So that's just a little insight into creating some healthy habits for a long and happy life. Bye guys.